Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Deman with Quad V bringing you League of Legends action. Once again, it will be the Go4LoL League of Legends tournament in America. It is the, I believe, the 7th or 8th. I think it's the 8th week. This is the semi-finals of the Go4LoL. It was Defy All Odds versus OGODBEARS. So Defy All Odds, it will be... actually, Defy All Odds are the purple team. So, OGODBEARS as the blue team is going to be Amumu, Misfortune, Malphite, Rumble, and Swain. That will be versus Trundle, Janna, Corki, Anivia, and Ashe as the purple team, who are Defy All Odds. Give you name checks. It's going to be Lightening, Neverlike, Shalmack, Drake's Istvaan versus Fat Shady, 912. Got to get that in. Ralk, Niksbrotha, SEXYFATE, and 6. So, we are spectating from the view of Defy All Odds. So, what have we got? Well, we got junglers, a hoe, as it were. Trundle and Amumu. Pretty standard junglers, nothing fancy there. They've just got a clairvoyance down on the opposition team. Didn't quite get to see exactly what they took, but look, guessing that's going to be cloth armor and 5 health pots for Amumu jungling. So, are they going to cut him off at blue? That's the question. As we're seeing the... hit point blips going on and off. We're still unsure exactly what causes this. I think it may be just old replays. We're trying to get down to the base of it, but the LOL replay boys are looking at it, and they'll soon suss it out. So they are going to try and protect the blue. Obviously Trundle's the man that wants to go for it. So Corki riding the manatee. Pretty squishy team for Defy All Odds here, but they've got a lot of push. I'm guessing Janna Ashe is going to be a lane. Possibly Anivia or Corki in mid. I would guess maybe Anivia and Corki. No, Anivia could be the solo up top, actually. They're probably going to solo better. Well, snared there onto Trundle. Trundle's going to have to flash away. The OGODBEARS coming in. Didn't manage to catch it. In fact, let's have a look. Istvaan is normally the Corki man, so he's playing Swain this time. We've got Rumble as well. First match I've actually covered with Rumble in it, I believe. I'd say, as a level 1 team, OGODBEARS are definitely a lot stronger there. Definitely stronger. They've got, obviously, the Malphite. Rumble is pretty beastly at level 1. Amumu wouldn't have thought it took a bandage toss to start off with the stun. So, looks like they're going to return to lanes. And into actual lane phase we go. Just covering. Pulling with the blind there, Corki. So, Anivia mid. Corki solo top, Ashe, Janna bottom. A lot of pushing, a lot of lane pushing involved here. Neverlike's going to take mid position in that sexy Misfortune dress that she has on. You ever notice that pretty much every women character in this has huge breasts? We were just on about it the other day. It's like the fact that they are all rather well blessed, as it were. So it's going to be at the top. Swain versus Corki. So Corki really needs to be quite careful, because if he gets caught, he could do himself some serious damage. He does have that Valkyrie to get out of it, to try and dodge it as soon as it goes down. Let's have a quick look down the bottom. It's going to be Rumble and Malphite versus Janna Ashe. And we'll try and keep our eye on the jungler. So 6 and Ralk versus Drake's and Shalmack down the bottom. Clairvoyance. Is that Clairvoyance used? Yes, it was Clairvoyance used. Didn't see where he put it, because obviously we're viewing it from his angle. As we get pulled back by Trundle porting. So Trundle completing his first rotation. Looks like he did Golems, Wraiths and Wolves. Need to be wary that Amumu doesn't come in and try and steal the blue. Wouldn't have thought he will. He's just going to keep going on his way. And if you've been pushed quite heavily onto tower, Swain at the moment holding ground, just about dodging the route there from Istvaan. Like I say, Istvaan's going to know Corki very well, because pretty much every game I've cast him so far, he's been playing Corki. There's been a good pusher on him as well. So it'll be interesting to see how they stack up against each other. Can't see Corki's hit points there for some reason. He's been caught in that stun, but he can continue fighting despite the fact he's caught and he get a blind out there. We just got a glimpse of Amumu there on Clairvoyance. So he was, he's just done the Golems by the looks of it, and Lizard. So he may well be around here trying to catch a glimpse. Oh no, Janna, you literally came out. Will they manage to get the first blood on him? That's the question. The spray went in. He's got to be very low hit points. Oh, he's going to get away on nothing. And really, that was all a case of just peeking out to put that ward down. If it had just waited 5 seconds, we saw him on clairvoyance, just waited 5 seconds, could have possibly caught him, but he's going to get away with that. And that was very tight there. Meanwhile, at the top, Swain's being pushed by Corki. Corki's going to take the opportunity to port away. He's pushed the lane heavily and ports back. In the mid-game, at the moment, they're still continuing just to hold ground. As I put my phone onto silent, because I don't want you guys text messaging me or ringing me while I'm doing one of these things. Which is exactly what's happening there. There's comments, so feel free to leave comments. I do get them on my phone, as you can hear. I get to see everything. I am the all-seeing Deman. Sounds a bit weird. There we go. So Swain is going to push the pace in mid. Corki's been and bought. So what's he been and bought? He's got himself a pair of boots along with that Doran's Blade early on. Anivia has been forced onto tower. We've got Janna, Ashe. Actually, Ashe went boots in bottom rather than any Doran's Blade. So choosing more to go with the pace, and really probably kind of helpful. Swain has gone the... Anivia has gone the Mana Crystal. I thought Neverlike had been abort, but he hasn't. He's still continuing to push the pace. So Swain hasn't been abort yet. He's still got 2 health pots. Corki has. Corki needs to be wary. Amumu comes around the backside, catches the bandage toss, sorry. Looked like he missed it on the screen. Then Valkyrie's away, so couldn't quite land the route there, Swain. Being pushed onto tower down the bottom here. Is that going to be Malphite or Swain backing away? Generally, when the top players push a lane so heavily like this, it generally means they're going to back off, which is exactly what Swain's probably done here. Corki's going to get himself a bit of free farm on these stacks of minions. No, he's not, because he's still hanging around. Try and pick out the levels. So, meanwhile, mids are both missing at the moment. Keep an eye. There's Amumu coming around the side. Has misfortune followed? That's the question. Needs to be very careful there. Swain, we already saw cutting off there. Decided to head him off. Janna's just been back and bought, I'm guessing, possibly a Philosopher's Stone. No, it's got a pink instead. And Ashe is going to go back and buy now, because he got took pretty low there, I believe. Well, we're seeing full hit points, but there's no way that is. It really all comes together once the team fight starts anyway. So Amumu again coming around, catching red. They managed to get a ward on there. They're going to try and trap Trundle down. Swain did come back as well. Swain's been and bought. No, he hasn't. He's full hit points though. Oh, Amumu's going to come in. Amumu's going to get caught though by Anivia. Anivia's surely going to get egged there. He will do. Corki's going to try and push it back. Can't quite catch a glimpse of Swain. Swain's getting his ulti off, so he's going to get full healed. Trundle's going to go down as well. Trundle did get Amumu in there. I think he got first blood. It was Trundle. Yeah, Trundle got the first blood on Amumu, but it got taken down in the process. So first blood and the important gold going to the Trundle jungler. That's maybe going to help. And Anivia, after being popped rebirth, is back in action. And Swain has also returned to top. So Corki's had to go back and buy once again, as it picks up her second Doran's Blade. Ashe has been abort, also got double Doran's Blade now. Started off with those boots. Swain yet to go by, neither has Malphite, so probably going to be slightly ahead in the levels. They've been pushing that lane up though, and Ashe was solo for a period. That's the thing with Swain, he can stay in lane for so long, he just pops the ulting as thanks, I'll have full hit points. Now you've got a full push lane, now he's probably going to go by, yes he will do. So we can see him porting away, as can Corki. Corki's just going to pop the ulti through. I don't know whether it caught him or not. Don't think it did. Didn't hear the explosion. A ward's just been placed here. Misfortune possibly just put a ward there to keep an eye on Trundle. So Corki going to put himself a ward in River. Actually, Janna's still being pushed quite heavily here by Swain and Malphite down the bottom. Something I didn't expect. Whether it's a case of by choice, really, more than anything. So let's give him his ulti. He doesn't want his ulti, apparently. Rabid Bite, that's what he's gone for. So, Oh, he has took his ulti now. Just delayed. The LOL replay function. I can pretend I'm playing. Pretend I'm being that good. But really I'm not. So, Misfortune at the moment. So, really, all lanes being pretty well pushed. Swain obviously back at the moment. So, Swain's been aboard a Catalyst and a normal Vision Ward. A Sight Ward, sorry. It is a Sight Ward, not a Vision Ward. That would be the pig. We just caught a glimpse of Amumu a moment ago. Trundle is going to possibly ward up. Dragon's being fought there. I'm sure Dragon was being fought. Sure, we just got a glimpse of him and Dragon was being fought. Was Trundle not going to bother? I'm absolutely certain he wasn't just flapping his wings. He was facing this way and being taken. So a potential early Dragon, it would add up because the whole bottom lane is missing as well as Amumu. So that's 3 players missing at the moment. No, I was completely talking out my backside as they both clairvoyance it. Absolute rubbish. That's what I was talking. So they haven't gone for it yet. Trundle wasn't just blind, and I was seeing things. Swain pushing onto Corki there. Corki's going to get away. Valkyrie's back. It's still okay though. Using a health pot. Anivia's gone and bought again, so we'll get a glimpse on the items in a moment. Meanwhile, minion count-wise, CS, we see massive count. In fact, 30 minions more, 30 CS more than Anivia. That's huge. That's quite impressive for Misfortune. She's really been pushing the pace in mid there, Neverlike has. And double Dorans and boots of speed. Heart of gold for Amumu there, as well as the boots. Heart of gold also for Rumble now, as well as the boots. Amumu coming up to have a peek towards Golem. Got himself the arrow coming through, just missing. Misfortune's going to get caught. No, he's not. Going to back away. Amumu puts the ulti. I don't think Rebirth is up at the moment. No, Anivia needs to be really careful. That's going to be Trundle going down. Anivia couldn't do a fat lot about it. Didn't have Rebirth. And the arrow, importantly, missing from Janna there. From Ashe, sorry. Along with Janna's now. They're going to steal it. Neverlike is low. I don't think they're going to be able to get anything on her, though. And that is a Golem buff steal or a raid, whatever you want to call it. They took it. And at the moment, Defy all odds are up against the odds as OGODBEARS push your pace. So OGODBEARS at the moment seem to have the advantage. They are going to pick up the dragon, yes. So first dragon goes to OGODBEARS as well. OGD, whatever you want to call them. We've seen them in a number of games of late. Seems like I've covered quite a lot of them. And I'm glad to see that people are starting to upload their replays, but everyone's starting to use the LOL replay recorder. LOL recorder, sorry. You know, maybe it's just for the purposes of saying, hey, look at me, I did awesome. But it works for us because we can cast the matches. As many of you have posted, you can see how awkward it is at the moment to get everybody onto that tournament client. You need 10 people on the tournament client as well as the 2 casters or 1 caster. So 11 people to download a great big tournament client to get on at a certain time. It's a bit of a pain at the moment, so roll on Riot Games and the LOL replay client. Neverlike pushing the lane, going to go back and buy using his ulti there. Just going to push the pace and go and try and buy, but it's not really going to push the pace when he gets Anivia. Anivia starts to get to this stage, level 6 onwards. He's level 9 in fact. We can see Neverlike coming round, taking a look for Trundle there. Possibly putting a ward down. Clairvoyance got used instead. Corki being chased out of lane again by Swain. Swain not been back since. The tier of the goddess now, so building up to a man-immune Corki. Meanwhile, down the bottom, Janna's still not been back on board. Berserker Greaves on for... it's Greaves, isn't it? Despite the fact Greaves generally mean legs, not boots. There we go. Janna's being forced back. Swain continuing just to hold the lane. Malphite missing at the moment. Need to be wary of that. Rebirth back up on Anivia. So Trundle and Corki coming round. Clairvoyance going down. They think they found him, and they have found him. Amumu pops his ulti. Swain comes in, gets the root onto Corki. Corki's the target here. Can he get the ulti off? He's going to dash away. Will he? Valkyrie away. Oh, the bandage toss just about missing now. I think Amumu's going to get him. He's going to go down. Surely the turret's on him. No, he's been ignited. He's going to live, I think. And Trundle also goes down as well as Istvaan manages to pick up a double kill. Amumu, sorry, Gus go down. As Anivia flashes through. Don't think Amumu got the double kill. No, he didn't. He got the one. And I think Swain picked up the others. Yes, he did. Important for Swain there. So, 4-2 and a dragon for OGODBEARS. They are starting to get in the driving seat at the moment. Looking pretty strong. Istvaan, like I say, Swain can be a mean son of a bitch, as it were, in lane to be against. Looks like the lizard buff going to go for Trundle. That's where he's heading. As we see Earth swimming his way to the top. Rumble's disappearing off. Clairvoyance used. Ward. Pink ward there. Been placed. I think that's Janna that's put that one down. Trying to keep their eye on the river. It's always good to have it just a slight bit further up rather than in the reach. You don't get that quite that early warning of when someone's coming towards you. Ashe returns. And Ashe has picked up a pickaxe, so a bit more attack damage. Couldn't quite afford the BF sword, and obviously got forced back early as Corki's not been able to buy anything, so he just got killed. Trundle, which we can see he's got a wriggles in the boots there. We're just missing a few here. Misfortune maybe around. Amumu's really made it count so far, and Trundle, 3 deaths as you can see. Trying his best to keep farming as quick as possible. We do have a few, in fact the whole team now are missing apart from the 2 in this bush. So Misfortune's back in mid. 15:43. We're still seeing the dragon up, but we know it's not. He took it down not that long ago. They did around about 3-4 minutes ago. Don't think it's back up just yet. So golden buff on Anivia. Didn't see where he picked that up from. Oh, he would have got that off Amumu, wouldn't he, when he killed him up here? Yes, he would. So Amumu just covering Swain as Swain puts back to bite. Heart of Gold now on Amumu. Heart of Gold and Rumble already. Hearts of Gold and Philosopher's Stone on Malphite. So lots of money generation coming out here. BF sword on Misfortune as well. And a pickaxe. So Misfortune, like I said about that CS, 132, 100 for Swain, 111 for Corki. And Anivia only on 92 at the moment, so like I say, that early massive CS advantage that Misfortune had. She's feeling pretty fed right now and is quite happily tanking down these minions. Malphite and Rumble. I'm not sure what to make of Rumble yet. He's quite strong early game, but I'm just not convinced about his survivability late game. He seems to just, I don't know. We'll soon see. I'm interested to see what top players deal with him. Swain pushing on towards the tower at the top there, trying to get as much damage on it as possible. Corki pops his ulti, forces him back, gets a blinding shot out there, pops a ulti in his face again. Gets tagged, but he's going to easily push this name back. And all that damage Corki just did to Swain, he just says, thanks, I'll ulti it all back up. So he's got picked himself up a needlessly large rod, I just saw there, as well as some Sorcerer's Shoes. Yeah, so Swain is pretty well fed. They're going to make a dive for him though. Trundle is going to get in there. I don't think they're going to do fat lot to him. He's going to walk away. He just used his ulti to get full health, so almost a wasteful gank attempt. Ashe and Janna, so coming to push, but Amumu coming down the side. Is he going to catch the bandage? Does he? Does catch it perfectly. Puffs the ulti off. The ulti from Rumble goes down as well. Catches them all. They're going to fly and flash out. Ulti arrow went out there from Crystalline Arrow. They have managed to take Janna down. They're going to try and continue to push the pace onto Ashe. Ashe is just going to survive 304 hit points, but Janna goes down. And another successful gank from Amumu there. He's making it pay, making it work in the jungle. 5-2 the score, and surely a tower going down here. They've got a big minion stack. There's 3 of them here. Amumu's going back towards mid to try and block off Anivia and Anivia and Trundle, sorry, trying to take the tower in the mid. So bottom tower being pushed, mid tower being pushed by Defy all odds. So OGODBEARS get the first tower. Defy all odds may well get this tower down, you know. They've got a big stack coming up behind again. They are going to get the mid tower down. That's a little clumsy from Defy all odds just to let that mid tower go. Mid tower is very important, really. Ashe has returned. You can see that Rumble's target she wants is low health, but she's got covered by a massive stack of tank wall. And they've took a good half hit points almost off that inner turret. Trundle's going to catch Amumu right here. Going to try and do a little bit of damage to him. He's going to surely get cut off. Needs to be wary going around the rest of the bottom here. And if you just try and get as much poking as he can. Trundle continues to push the pace, but he's quite low on hit points, and he's next to quite a few heroes now. He's going to back away. Trundle manages to get the slow on. Ashe arrow onto Misfortune. Misfortune may well go be in trouble here. The stun's not going to be up again for Anivia in a moment, but he does get him down. Didn't see whether Malphite also went down there as well. So, Defy All Odds picking up quite a few exit kills there, and possibly a dragon. You would assume they're going to take this dragon. The ward in the corner there, they've just put a pink down. I think they put a pink down. You can see it. Can't see who's got the... Can't see. Yes, they did just put a pink down. They're all stood on top of it. So, dragon apiece now, tower apiece. All square and 4-5 in kills. So, pretty much even stuff once again. So, continuing to push was possibly... They should have just took that tower and gone straight up mid. Straight back mid, defend the mid. I guess they thought they could get an inner and have a big push in, but... Well, they did. They got a good half hit points off it. Swain coming around bottom. Just going very aggressive onto Corki here. Corki's just going to turn around and try and pop an ulti off in his face. And gets a few tips. A few hits. Hit blips. Whatever you want to call it. Onto Corki. He's got himself that money being complete. Let's have a quick look at item builds as they start to complete their items. So it's BF sword now on Ashe. So Ashe picked up 2 kills in that fight. So he's going to be building the Infinity Edge. Janna, not really done anything else because obviously he's got no CS, no gold coming in other than the Heart of Gold earning. Money Moon, like I said, Corki completed. A death cap almost complete for Anivia there. And well, the Wriggles and looks like possibly a Heart of Gold coming from Trundle in a moment. Meanwhile, on the opposition team, the OGODBEARS, you can see Aegis now complete on Amumu, Infinity Edge complete on Misfortune, and Malphite is not really, don't think we've seen him since. I don't think he's upgraded anything there, he's had that before. And Warden's Mail completely frozen. Yeah, Frozen Heart, possibly coming from Drake there on Rumble. And Swain also nearly got the death cap complete. So, pretty even still in terms of kills. Like I say, Rumble's got the 2 kills down the bottom. Ashe got the 2 kills really from that push out. I think he'd got both Ashe and Misfortune. They're going to push onto top here. They may well get top actually. They've completely backed away from it. They're going to, if he can tank it down, the minions are going to come in. The minion wave comes in perfectly. That's going to be the tower down. So, OGODBEARS do pick up a second turret, and that's going to be... Oh, the Amumu went off, but... the ulti went off from Amumu there, but Corki literally pressed his Valkyrie the exact same time, which is why he got away. Healing potion just about saving Amumu. He must be on about 10 hit points there, but he's got away. Anivia was coming up. Clairvoyance goes out, and they are going to back away. So, picking up another tower there. Down the bottom, Ashe is trying to push on towards the turret. He does get the turret, so trading turrets now. And Malphite's continuing to push. He may well get the kill onto Ashe here. Ashe missing the frost arrows. That's going to be surely Ashe down. Going to try and juke him around there. Going to be dead though. And Malphite picks up the kill on Ashe as Ashe, well, took the turret down but died in the process. So 2 turrets down for both teams. Both got the dragon apiece. So 6-4, slight advantage, and they did have a CS advantage, but I think this turned its way. Yeah, 160, 160, 118 to 177, 139, and a slight CS advantage now going to Defy All Odds. Not been able to catch this stun at all. Rumble's not been having any of it. Misfortune didn't really have any of it. At the moment, Anivia just farming away. We've seen Swain return. The ward going down, as well as a wall. Need to be a little bit careful there. Misfortune has been caught. Swain, sorry, I was going to say Malzahar. Swain can easily just pop his ulti and get his health up, which is exactly what he did. 630 on Dragon. They're going to push on this mid turrets. Anivia's egg is gone, and that's going to be rebirthed down. Janna's also very low. That's surely going to be the tower down as well. So OGODBEARS really pushing on now. They're coming together well as a team. They're going to take the bottom turret. So all 3 turrets now on the outer gone for Defy All Odds. OGODBEARS pushing well, coming together exactly when it needs, and we've still not seen the Malphite ulti being used. So with those Malphite and Amumu ulti, there's a lot of CC there, a lot of AE CC as well. So I wouldn't want to be Corki in the middle of all that. Let's put it this way: are they going to go for an early dragon, an early Baron? Sorry, no, I think they're just going to trap for it. They're all there. Yeah, they're just trapping for it. I don't think they're going to go for it. Amumu's checking out. Surely he can see the ward there. Yes, he will take that down. 25 minutes just coming up. Dragon due on 25:36, I believe you said. 26:30. That's when the dragon's due. So they need to get in place in 2 minutes' time. Try and get that. So, to defy all odds, what are they going to do? They need to pull together as a team here. That lack of tank could well cost them. Trundle's trying to build as tanky as he can, but obviously starting with that Wriggles like he kind of has to in the jungle, it's going to put him down a bit. So he's completed the phase, got a bit more hit points along with that heart of gold. Swain has completed the death cap now. Infinity Edge also on Ashe. A Negatron come out, so possible Banshees coming out on Neverlike in a moment. And they are also aware, so Amumu being protected, just clearing out the wards. So wards down with a minute to go before Dragon pops. Checking on Golem. Clairvoyance down in it. Nothing there. 8-4. 4-man. Potential. Is that 2,400 gold or thereabouts? Or we don't want to follow that arrow up, that's for sure. The Ashe arrow, it's a great initiate, but it can also be a curse because everybody sees that arrow go and they know there's going to be someone stunned. They all lunge for it, really sometimes without thinking. And they had to check themselves there as that arrow landed on Misfortune and went, hang on a minute, let's clairvoyance this. We've got Malphite and Amumu both sat there, both with their ultis up now. Top stack needs to be cleared, which is what Trundle's going to go off and do. As Lizard buff goes on to Corki. As well as the bottom buff being built. So there we go. That's going to spawn any moment, Dragon. And there's absolutely nothing at all they're going to do about it. Instead, he's going to continue clearing out the wards. That's another one down. Mumu making it pay, I tell you. He's getting his gold's worth out of that. Dragon is now up. We can only assume that they're not there yet. Well, they know it's spawned. Are they going to move towards it? Defy all odds. They know it's ready, they know it's up. I'm sure they're going to go for it. I assume they will do. Ashe is trying his best to clear that bottom lane, try and get a bit of clearance. Oh, they're going to come around the side there. Amumu, oh, wall very well placed there. Just about out of range of the bandage shots. They're going to have to evacuate full speed. Janna may well get caught, trying to flash away. That dragon is not up, so OGODBEARS did get that down. And Defy all odds, escape once again as they push onto Ashe. Malphite needs to be wary here. Malphite's surely going to go down, he will do. He's going to ulti straight into a lot of them, but as Malzahar is going to come in. Swain, sorry, is going to come in. I keep calling him Malzahar, I have no idea why. Janna ulti using perfectly timed. Swain is very low on hit points there, but he just about gets away with it. Rumble does not, gets launched in the air. I think Trundle's going to go down as well here. Yes, he will. Misfortune's surely going to finish him off. Yes, he will do. And Anivia does have rebirths, which is why they're not really bothering targeting him there. And 2 for 2 there. 2 for 2, is that correct? Yes, Rumble and Malphite. And Ashe and Trundle. Amumu misses that bandage toss again. But that's going to be the tower down. So, OGODBEARS with a pretty healthy advantage here. They've got the first inner turret down. They've picked themselves up 2 dragons as well. 2 dragons to 1. And not going to steal. No, they're asking to see the arrow there, but he hasn't got the arrow, frankly, so can't do it. They've already gone. Swain was there. So we're just trying to check out where he's gone. He's going to have gone. That's going to be a farm of the minions. So let's have a look what they bought. Or have they been shopping to buy? Anivia not completed the death cap yet. Despite getting a lot of CS, so probably going back to complete it now. Actually, he's porting. Trundle has picked up the Kindle gem. There is the death cap now on Anivia. Sheen on Corki, so possibly going to Trinity Force there. More than likely. In Fedge, another pickaxe picked up for Ashe as well. As another ward gets taken out by Amumu. Meanwhile, on OGODBEARS, well, half gold Giant's belt also come out from Amumu now. The Zeal also on Neverlike on Misfortune. The Frozen Heart has been completed on Malphite. Rumble, well, he's gone for Rylers. Not sure what else he's going to go for. He's just going to keep that Warden's Mail and just the regen until he completes it later on. Rod of Ages also complete on Swain as well as the death cap. So Swain is pretty meaty right now in terms of AP. You know, there's another ward just gone back down here, so expect Mumu to come out in a moment. We're 30 minutes in, and Baron, I think, will be the target. So they were trapping there. Malphite tried to trap, while the rest of them were in the bush ready and waiting. So OGODBEARS have been rumbled, as it were. They're going to take the ward down. Are they going to go for it? That's the question. Dangerous, dangerous stuff. Fortitude potion on Corki. Keep himself in the fight a little bit longer. And they catch him, and the arrow's going to go in. They will catch him. It was actually landed on Amumu, probably the last person they wanted to catch it on. Amumu is in very low health, though. Going to get taken down. Amumu does go down. Looks like Anivia is also going to get popped there. Looks like it may be a double, triple kill going on. Oh, no! Would you believe it? Misfortune's just about hanging on in there. Gets another 2 kills. Neverlike there. Gets a double kill, despite the fact being on absolutely no health for a long time there. The Corki did manage to get himself a couple of kills, and that's going to be an ace, possibly, if they do manage to get Trundle down, which you've got to assume they're going to. Malphite and Rumble are surely going to finish him off here. Just about escaping Trundle. Trying his best to walk away, not going to happen. And that's an ace. So, 5 for 3 in and around. And again, like I mentioned, it's that Ashe arrow that started it all off. The big stack down the bottom here on the bottom turret, but it is only minions. No heroes have the ability to teleport in, so don't need to worry about it too much. Actually, there's a pretty healthy, sizable stack there, which I think Ashe was building up, actually. And Mumu's going to come in and clear that out, get some tiny tears going. That'll all be wiped out in a few moments. So they want to get back in and get that ward down. They did take it down to Mumu. Mumu has got himself an Oracle once again. He did get taken out early on. Clairvoyance goes down onto that. Onto Lizard Buff. So they pop the ward back again. They did see, I think it was Rumble that was at the top there a moment ago. Swain has returned to mid. Clears the stacks out. Mumu continues to push bottom, so he's a little distance away at the moment. 32 minutes. The slightest of advantages. Not exactly snowballing yet for OGODBEARS. Slight advantage for Defy odds. For OGODBEARS, sorry. Defy odds. They need to get that top stack cleared, but they're more worried about this possible Baron. Dragon has spawned, which is what they just clairvoyanced. This top stack needs dealing with, which is what Trundle's going to go do. The stacks have been cleared by OGODBEARS. OGODBEARS all missing at the moment, which is what they're a little bit wary about, backing away. So keep my eye on the mini-map. There is Malphite. Swain also headed off that direction. Rumble's there as well. Are they going to take another peek? They need a Mumu round, and Mumu does see the ward around the back there. All 5 OGODBEARS in and around Baron now, so will they be going for it? Well, Corki does not want to get caught, that's for certain. They realise that ward's there, and Mumu has come in and found that one, so that while they've cleared the one out, they can still see what they're doing. You can keep seeing them going towards it. This is a bit of an advantage. There goes the Hawk shot. And well, they want this Baron buff, but they're stacking up around it rather than again the ward goes out. And the clairvoyants could both going down at the same time. Bit of a waste, pretty much at the same time. Are they just going to think, let's go for it? They did just win the last team fight. Another ward gets taken out there. And a shard going out. Anivia is down at blue at the moment, so Anivia's a distance away. There is a stack at bottom, so Anivia's probably going to clear that out. They may either take that as their opportunity to go. Trundle popping his stone down, but Yeah, so Anivia is going to go for that. So as soon as they see Anivia, I think they may go for it. They're going to see that Anivia's not in the fight. Ashe is a distance away. Yes, they are going to go for it. I thought they might. Now Anivia's already moving, already heading this way. Arrow goes in. Didn't see who it landed on. It landed on Amumu. Can they get a steal on it? Just... oh! They did. They got the steal with the Whirlwind. Janna's Whirlwind got the steal in that. That's unbelievable. The Whirlwind, the slowest thing that you'd think would get the steal, actually managed to get in the Baron buff. It's going to certainly make it pay. The Misfortune does go down. Managed to get the ulti off. Try and take a few people low health. Swain's going to get popped as well. Corki's doing all the damage. Managed to stay at the back there just about in time. Malphite and Amumu both on absolutely nothing. Anivia's going to continue to chase. Oh, the stun's landed on Malphite. Malphite's surely going to go down. Wall blocking him. That's going to be Malphite down as well. Amumu's on absolutely nothing. Surely the inner turret going down. I cannot believe they got the steal with a Janna Whirlwind. Janna, who's got absolutely nothing. 48 AP, 2 hearts of gold and a Mercury Treads, and the Whirlwind just got the right time, just cut through. Whew. Very well done, and that could turn things for Defy all odds. They're going to get this base tower down in record time because they have that Baron buff. They're still down on kills, but that Baron buff's going to turn everything. They're going to get the inhibitor down there. You've got to feel for OGODBEARS because they kind of had it in the bag. They had it controlled. Every fight was been controlled and they won it. They're going to push up towards top possibly here. Whether Anivia just going to steal the minions on the route or is he going to go straight for the tower? I'd assume he's going to go straight for the tower. The golem buff is not up. Are they just going to follow this in? They're going to pick up the dragon en route. So it took a little while to really have that big team fight go, and wow, great team fight. And just that steal, if they hadn't got that steal, you know, when Misfortune ulted here, caught them all, if that would have been Baron buff on there, Misfortune would have surely just mowed them all down because he's got the infedge as well as the zeal, the pickaxe, sorry, so it had a lot of damage pushing out there, Misfortune. Whew, that's just how close these games can get. So, not over yet. It is not over yet. Baron buff has a fairly sizable time. We can't see the exact time because Trundle was dead in amongst it, but they came out with 4 on top, which is why they managed to take that inhibitor down, and OGODBEARS on their back foot. Despite being 16-12 up in kills, they're now even on dragons. 1 Baron to Defy all odds, and surely this top turret's also going to go in a moment. It's not really going to be worth defending, which is I don't think they're even going to bother to because it's going to go down very quickly. Well, it went down even quicker than I thought because we showed it as 3/4 hit points. They actually had nothing. They still need to be wary. A good Malphite or Amumu ulti combo could certainly interrupt the entire team. Misfortune trying to do the best. Rumble's actually being caught here and very well blocked off by Anivia's wall, then caught by the Ashe arrow, and then it's going to be down. Oh no! He had to. Oh, he tried to bandage toss through the wall here. I'm using my finger. You can't see my finger. I'm using bandage toss through the wall and then hit the ulti too quick. And that's an Amumu ulti wasted on the turret, catching absolutely no one. Disastrous stuff here for OGODBEARS. They're just once things start going wrong, you can just start making mistakes, and that's going to be another inner turret down now. They're pushing on. 13-16. That's disastrous. So we're down to just Malphite. Amumu is really just a poor man's AD player in there. He's got himself a Sunfire cape, but he's not going to be able to do a lot. He can bandage toss in. He's got an Oracle. He cannot do a fat lot without that ulti. That's the key part of his game. And just he just tried to bandage toss. I've done it myself. I'm sure everyone watching has probably done it themselves as well. Just doesn't quite land that bandage toss. It may even hit a Banshee's Veil. I didn't see what it did, but he popped the ulti too quick, and that just didn't catch anyone. He's still peeking. Needs to be careful he doesn't get poked off here. The Rumble ulti going back through, so Rumble back up. Malphite being hit pretty hard though. Malphite's being picked away. Oh, the ulti, the Ashe arrow does land. They didn't manage to catch anyone there. Rumble's also going to get trapped once again. He's very low hit points. Trundle doing his best he can to act as the tank. The hit points of both teams pretty low, and I think Defy all odds going to take the licks and say, right, okay, let's back away from this one because they're dealing with super minions in their own base, and OGODBEARS are up against it at the moment. They have issues in their base. Minions have taken down a turret. Is that the bottom turret? Yes, it was. So bottom turret now gone down. Actually, no. It was, yes, it was. Yeah, Minions took the bottom turret down. So just the 2 base turrets left, as well as the 2 Nexus turrets. Let's see what they're going to build. So, Anivia's completed that Rabadon's a while back. Picked up a Void Staff in the meantime and a Banshee's Veil. A Zeal and a Last Whisper on Ashe, as well as that Infed she got earlier. Manimune Trinity Force now complete, along with a Banshee's Veil for Corki. So, item-wise, we're all hitting complete builds almost now. Sheen, and as well as Spirit Visage. So, Trinity Force being completed by Trundle by the looks of it. Meanwhile, on OGODBEARS, who just have slowly snowballed away. They were, you know, they were so close to just picking it up and just completely dominating with an easy victory. Instead, it's gone the other way, and that's how quick things can turn in League of Legends if you're not careful. So, Last Whisper completed along with that Zeal and Misfortune. So, actually, Ashe, despite that massive CS that Neverlike had, Ashe has pretty much caught him up in the builds for attack damage-wise.
The enemy's inhibitor is
Neverlike has, like I said, got that Sunfire Cape along with the Aegis that he had earlier on. Malphite has got himself a Frozen Heart, which he had a while back. He picked himself Philosopher's Stone. Apologies if I keep taking the tab away and then putting it back on. I'm trying to keep my eye on the action, and at the moment the Ashe Arrow does manage to get in there. The Whirlwind goes through perfectly timed. Rumble's going to get caught. The Anivia ulti gets on down the whole time, the whole way through. That's going to be Malphite going down. Swain's also very low. Oh no, the Janna ulti's actually saved them. Janna ulti just pushed away. Misfortune is going to go down. Mumu is very low. I cannot believe that Janna ulti actually saved Malphite and Swain's backsides. I'm not sure they're going to thank her for that. But oh well, they managed to get the kills, and those heals were kind of needed, I guess, at the time. So Inhibitor taken down once again in mid there, and possibly just tank this turret down. They need to be wary, because, yeah, let's say, those that did survive, Malphite and Swain, both on full hit points now. They were on absolutely nothing. Corki has been stunned there, and he's being targeted. I think he might well go down here. I'm not sure if he's got his ulti up. Looks like Trundle is going to go down. Yes, Trundle does go down. Swain is also picking off Anivia. Going to have to try and get in there. Gets Ashe down as well. Malphite very low. Janna just about escaping. Swain standing in the middle of the ulti for Anivia, but Anivia's going to surely get rebirthed there. No, doesn't even have the rebirth up. So that's how, well, them sort of things can change games. You know, that was simply a case of Janna's ulti saving Malphite and Swain, who've actually come back and killed 3 members of the team. So you could call it a mistake. I didn't see what that heal saved, who it saved really, more than anything, but that sort of thing, that could have been an ace. That was the difference between an ace and, actually I think it just been one left. It would have been, Rumble would have been left on his own. But yeah, that could have changed things. So Swain looks like he's going in towards Baron. And Oracle again on Amumu. So Amumu's going to look for any Oracles down there. Swain trying to catch Corki. Corki continuing to poke, so keeping that attack on Baron. Excuse me, they've got him down to B. We're seeing a massive pew-pew laser beam coming through, and they are going to get it. This time they have got it. OGODBEARS managed to keep it. I thought for a moment the Janna the Whirlwind came through. I kind of thought, you've got to be kidding me. They kind of stole it again. They're going to try and catch Swain out here. Swain's popped his ulti. Swain's had to flash through. He's pretty low on hit points. They're going to try and back away. Defy all odds, trying their best to keep themselves in this. With OGODBEARS now with that ulti, surely the game will turn in their favour. Rumble is being picked off. They're all pretty low hit points. Rumble's surely going to go down now. That had to be Rumble. He's got absolutely nothing. Malphite's also coming in. Mumu got to have his ulti up. They're just going to get blown away by Janna's ulti again. Corki's going to continue on to Malphite. Malphite's going to go down in a moment here. It will be SEXYFATE does take down Neverlike, so Misfortune down. Oh, they're trapped beautifully. Swain. I will get Swain's name right one of these days. Swain getting captured. And now they've given it GG, because that's 3 members of OGODBEARS, taken down by Defy all odds, despite the fact they had the Baron buff. It was one of those fights, and those fights certainly around them reads are horrible, because you're sort of half in the fight, half out. People keep going back, forward. Nobody really wants to get in there because they're too easy to get killed. Both towers go down, Rumble goes down, that's GG. This is Deman with Quad V, bringing you more Go4LoL action. It was Defy all odds taking the win against OGODBEARS.